reminisce the euphoria, friendship, melancholy, failures and priceless success that came firsthand from Notre Dame of Pikit. The Notre Dame of Pikit was founded in the year 1951 by Archbishop Gerard Monjo OMI DD. The people of Pikit petitioned the good Archbishop to have a Catholic school. The school was opened through the joint efforts of the parish priest, Reverend Father Clement McCarthy OMI, and the parishioners led by Gorgonio Initan and Mr. Cristobal Cuevas. Guided by its vision and mission of being a community of faith, a community of friends, a community of disciples, and a Mary Life community, the school began its service to the people of Pikit. The Immaculate Conception Church was utilized as classrooms where curtains were used to cover the altar during classes. After those years, the school was transferred to where it is today, the Notre Dame of Pikit grounds donated by Delgado and Factora families. The school started with the first 3 curricular years only. The 4th year was opened in 1952. With the opening of the school, the religious of the Virgin Mary's Sisters assisted in the operation. Sister Maria Priscilla Gonzalez, RVM, was the first principal, and the first director was Reverend Father John Sherlock OMI. In 1954, a school building was built in the building site, but some classes were still held in the church. After 3 years, the school was left to the sole management of the Oblates of Mary Immaculate Priest until it was turned over to the Oblates of Notre Dame Sisters in the summer of 1960. The last director was Father Benedicto Carrion OMI, and Sister Soledad Amigable OND was the first OND directress. In 1960, the facade of the building was renovated. Notre Dame of Pikit is one of the OND schools run and administered by the OND Sisters. The school inculcates a pastoral perspective in the direction of the school. This perspective stems from the very essence of their primary apostolate, that is pastoral. It is in this context that the OND schools are known for their hallmark of being poor and seeking to evangelize the poor at all times. For almost 60 years, NDP had been serving the people of Pikit, not only the Christians, but also our Muslim brothers and sisters. The Notre Dame of Pikit had been doing a share in building the basic ecclesial community guided by the school's vision mission. On April 22, 1990, the library donated by Roberto Padlan and family was blessed by a group of Notre Dame of Pikit alumni and former faculty members, including the advisors of the Notre Dame of Pikit Alumni Association 1958-1959, Miss Patrocinia A. Calungsod and Mr. and Miss Raimundo Flores Jr. Also, the Notre Dame of Pikit PTA put up 2 front gates, and the frontage of the school was fenced with hollow blocks and cycling wires. For the school year 1995-1996, Notre Dame of Pikit focuses on the improvement of the school facilities, since Notre Dame of Pikit believes that quality education can only be fully achieved if the facilities are of good quality. Thus, the audiovisual room, technology and home economics room, and the computer room, together with a number of computer units, were built and rented in order for enhanced classroom learning and to meet the demands of the Philippines 2000. In the same year, the Notre Dame of Pikit focuses on the improvement of the school's physical plant and its facilities. The idea is on how to make the school clean, beautiful, and attractive even at a glance. Sister Anna S. Ko OND, the new director's principal that year, integrated a school within a garden statement in line with its aim of preserving the environment, ecological awareness, and stewardship, which later became the primary concern of the entire school community. One of the significant renovations of the school year 1997-1998 was the renovation of one of the annexed room and was converted into a prayer room. Being a Catholic religious school in the locality, the prayer room should be the symbol and the heart of the campus, where the whole academe could pray and feel the God's presence in their midst. By the year 1997-1998, Pikit became the limelight of war between the government troops and the MILF forces. Pikit Poblacion was flooded with thousands of evacuees coming from the different barangays afflicted by war. Because of this, civilians were the ones greatly affected, most especially the women and the children. Confronted by economic political problems, the children were those that were most deprived as they became victims of violence, prejudices, and disturbing values of their environment. In response to this predicament, the Child Peace Learning Center was opened, offering special program in peace. Following the peace-centered curriculum, it caters both the Muslim and Christian children. At an early age, the CPLC would like to create and develop among children the value of peace. Through the years, the Notre Dame of Pikit school community had been strongly an advocator of peace. It adopted the language of peace as expressed through songs, prayers, dramas, and dances. Notre Dame of Pikit receives so much form of blessings of the Lord. With a grateful hearts, we echo our songs of joy and thanksgiving to the Lord for His overflowing boundless love and care. For 60 years, this small Catholic school had been doing its share in building of Christian and Muslim community committed towards the realization of the reign of God. Notre Dame of Pikit had proudly bred alumni who had been successful in their own field of profession. May the administration, faculty, students, alumni, and their loved ones join hands to work for brighter and peaceful tomorrow under the inspiration and patronage of our dear alma mater, the Notre Dame of Pikit.